Aiden, first up on the conditions, what is the surface looking like and how are you guys expecting to play it?
I actually haven't seen the pitch yet, so we'll have a look at it now. Hopefully they open it up and then can try work out what we can expect. Just based on the nets, slightly truer bounce, slightly quicker off the wicket it at least felt for us. So we'll have a look at the wicket now and come to some conclusions about the team and things like that. But I'm assuming it will be slightly different to Dhaka. Normally most venues are different from each other, and hopefully we can get a pulse on that quite early.
At the end of the first test, you spoke about addressing how the top six did not score big runs. What needs to change in this test to try and get those big runs as a top six?
Ultimately, just score the runs, but I suppose it's each batter in their own individual, unique way, backing their strengths and finding a way to put the Bangladesh bowlers under some pressure, which will make for run scoring a little bit easier and a little bit more free flowing. We'll have to assess how the wicket plays as well. It'll speak to sort of each of our options that we try to take on, and ultimately all you can do as a player is back your strengths, back those options, and you hope it's your day. So the discussions that we've had as a batting unit, the top six are really hungry to contribute. So starting tomorrow, hopefully we can put our best foot forward.
And then lastly, before I open up to the floor, given the results in the India versus New Zealand series, you now have a very good chance of making the WTC final. Does that add to the pressure of trying to win in this test?
I mean, I don't think it really adds pressure for us. It's just an exciting opportunity that could be. So that's almost how we're trying to view it. You probably still need to win a lot of your remaining games of cricket, and we've got 5 left until we'll know what our fate is. And 5 test matches is a lot of cricket. There's a lot of cricket to be played. So that's pretty much where we're at now. You know, if we can go session by session and game per game, we hopefully give ourselves a good chance. But excited about what possibly could be moving forward, and it certainly gets the boys fizzed up about that idea.
Great. We'll open up to the floor slide in the back.
Again, your side must be very much relieved after winning the first test, because it was your first test win in the subcontinent after 10 years.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely relieving. Obviously, a happy moment for us as a change room. So, as people say, good sides find ways to win consecutively, and that's been our drive coming into this test match. So, hopefully, we can put in another good performance. We obviously always appreciate the opposition we're against, and especially Bangladesh now in their home conditions. So we've got no doubt it's going to be a tough game for sure, but hopefully we can back it up and keep that sort of good energy and good vibes in the change room.
The condition is very hard and humid, so how you are preparing for that, coping up with this situation? And the other thing is, after winning the first test, so what is your plan for this game?
From a weather point of view, there's not too much we can do besides sort of hydrate well and make sure we keep our bodies in the healthiest way, in a good way. So it's each guy again on how they're feeling, how their body's feeling, and we'll just make sure we pay a lot of attention towards that. In terms of this game, it's a brand new game. Everyone's starting on zero, so hopefully we can start well again. We've put a lot of emphasis on that, and we feel like when we do that, not just here but anywhere around the world, it's great to be able to start on the front foot. So hopefully a good start regardless of what we do toss-wise, and sort of just run with that momentum throughout the 5 days.
Captain, I don't know if you are aware about Bangladesh team's environment. For your information, I would like to know that before the Maypur test, the team was kind of unsettled due to Sakim Al Hasan's saga. It was supposed to be his last test match, but he couldn't play that. And before this test, there is reports coming out that Nazmul Hasan Shanto is going to be captain in his last test. It may be his last test match as captain. So when a team is going through this kind of situation and they are kind of unsettled, how that helps opponent team as you are opponent captain?
Just wait 1 second. Who's managing the venue? How long? Well, what we'll do is we'll just get the audio for the last question, but cameras, I mean, you'll just have to obviously now do, and then that'll be the last question.
No, I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, no, not even the microphones are working. It's not much that we pay attention to be honest. It's completely outside of our camp, outside of our team, and we've always been a team that makes sure that our environment is strong and healthy and is ready to perform come game time. As we know, performances are not guaranteed, but at least the environment is a good place to be. So whatever the Bangladesh team is going through is unfortunately got nothing to do with us. And yeah, we'll just try look to play a good game of cricket and see where it gets us at the end of the 5 days.
Cool. Sorry, just 1 second. Can we just ask that when Aiden is speaking, if you just keep it quiet in the room, because the mics aren't working, so it makes it already difficult to hear. So we'll take one follow-up and then one last question.
Does that give you some kind of advantage, like they are unsettled, their environment is unsettled, kind of unsettled due to this all around in the both tests? Is this kind of any kind of advantage this situation gives you?
I've actually got no idea, to be honest. I'm not sure how the environment is and what's going on there, so it's hard for me to comment on something like that if it does give an advantage or not. But again, a lot of our focus is on us as a team and trying to play a good game of cricket.
Okay, last question.
Then regarding captaincy, how much are you enjoying your own role as a standing captain?
Yeah, it's been brief, it's been short, but it's been really cool. Obviously always an honour and a privilege to captain your country, especially in a test match. So I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Obviously conditions have been quite foreign to us as South Africans, and it's been nice to try find ways to impact the game from a captaincy point of view. But ultimately, it's your players that make the biggest difference, and we had guys that put their hands up in the first test match that were able to get us into a really good position to win, and that focus will pretty much be the same for this test match. So it's been really cool. I've thoroughly enjoyed it so far, and yeah, hopefully we can finish the series well as well.